All right, it's Friday, which means it is time for Cin-Emma Extra. If you didn't tune in last week, it's our new weekly segment featuring movie recommendations ahead of the weekend from our very own in-studio movie buff.
That's exactly right. So that means our expert Emma Jerome is back in the house. She joins us from her director's chair that she has just so rightfully earned.
She's
Emma,
got props in a set now.
Oh, she's ready. She's ready. What's in store?
Every week I'm going to come here with something new to bolster my credibility. Today it is the actual popcorn that I just got delivered to me on set. It really is.
Oh, we saw people running around, but we didn't know what was going on.
Well
so that's
done.
fresh hot popcorn.
Making it happen.
Good for some fresh pop movies and TV shows that have made it to the big and small screens alike. A couple new series have dropped in streaming in the last week, one of those being Lessons in Chemistry starring Brie Larson.
I would like to offer you a job as the host of our cooking show.
Are you concussed?
No. You are poised to become a TV star.
Welcome to the final show.
We're live in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome, viewers. This is Supper at 6.
Set in the 1950s, it follows Elizabeth Zott, a chemist who, after getting fired from her job as a lab tech, uses her new job as a host of a 60s cooking show, Supper at 6, to educate housewives on scientific topics. Lessons in Chemistry is streaming on Apple TV Plus right now. I got to watch a couple episodes of that. It is very good. Brie Larson, of course, great in everything she does. But this is the pick that I am dying to tell you all about. Goosebumps, the R.L. Stine books from your childhood, have made their way to the small screen in the new series on Disney Plus and Hulu. The series follows a group of high schoolers who have to save their small town from its haunted past after a bunch of really weird and freaky things start happening to them. There was a series in the 90s, and they did individual episodes dedicated to different books. This is a serialized show. There are 6 episodes out right now. It's funny, it's campy, and the story is really compelling. I was telling my friends I could binge all of this, but I've been rationing them because the show is so good. So it's like a little sweet treat reward that I give myself. 6 episodes out right now. It is so good. I have to recommend it.
Okay.
Especially, I don't know if you guys read the books as kids.
Well,
did you?
I did, so that's why I'm glad that you're vouching for it, because I saw the trailer for this and I was like, oh, I don't know. These were such fun books in my childhood. Are they going to take it and ruin it as a show?
Gotcha.
No, not at all. And it features Justin Long. He stars in it, and so you know him from a few different things. I know him as Alvin from Alvin and the Chipmunks. This, of course, a very different role than that, but it is so good on Hulu and Disney Plus. I recommend it to anyone.
That's right. His marquee role in Alvin and the Chipmunks.
I was
Everyone knows
is that the guy from Dodgeball? Is he in Dodgeball?
Yeah,
that's who that's okay. I'm thinking of the right guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those college comedies. Oh yeah.
One of those.
One of many.
Okay, what else is new in theaters?
We've got new in theaters. Killers of the Flower Moon. This is what I consider the unofficial kickoff to awards season. It is one of the big picture items that we have been looking forward to. It came out in theaters late last night, and it is in theaters everywhere today.
Osage are the finest, wealthiest, and most beautiful people on God's earth. They outsmarted everybody. They have the say who gets the oil. Son, I got a question. You like women?
That's my weakness.
Titled after the book of the same name, Killers of the Flower Moon is set during the Oklahoma murders of the Osage Nation after oil was discovered on their land in the early 1900s. It stars Leonardo DiCaprio and Robert De Niro. This is Martin Scorsese's self-described passion project and the 6th film that Scorsese has made with DiCaprio, the 10th he's made with De Niro, but the first he's made with them working together. They play real-life uncle and nephew duo, and apart from the story, which is masterfully told, the reason to go see this movie is Lily Gladstone. If you don't know her, you will now. She and Leo play real-life husband and wife Molly and Ernest Burkhart, and she's a relative newcomer, but she portrayed this really complex and nuanced woman in a way that I really believe did her justice. In various interviews, she's talked about research that she did into the Osage ways, and it really does show. Gladstone belongs to the Blackfeet tribe, and she said, while many Native Americans have a shared trauma, each tribe, of course, has a specific story to be told. It's a tough watch, but really an important one that restores or maybe introduces these horrors that happened 100 years ago to the collective memory. But I will say it is 3.5 hours long. I went to the 2:30 p.m. showing yesterday knowing that I wouldn't even be out of the theater until after 6, and it didn't necessarily fly by, but there were no significant lulls that sometimes happens with movies of that length. It really is very good, and like I said, probably kicking off the award season. We have a ton of movies coming out in the next couple months ahead of course, the Golden Globes and the Oscars. So Killers of the Flower Moon, if it's not on your to-watch list, it should be.
Okay, I remember that book made a lot of headlines when it first came out. It was a bestseller, so I'm excited to see it on the big screen.
I definitely recommend it. And now it is my movie choice from the archives. Just this week, Michael Caine announced he will be retiring from acting at 90 years old. And I actually spent this last week in Boston with my family, and it's almost as if they saw this news coming because my aunt and uncle actually wanted to watch this movie with me. It's called Secondhand Lions, and it stars Caine and Robert Duvall. It follows the story of a teenage boy named Walter, played by Haley Joel Osment, as he is sent by his crummy mother, honestly, to live with his uncles for the summer, and it ends up being the best thing that could happen for the boy. The movie is very touching and kind of ridiculous. I liken it to if Beverly Hillbillies met Gran Torino, and a testament to how sweet this movie is imagine this. My Uncle Joe, he's a hardened vet from Dorchester, and he was belly laughing the whole time, which might have been because the movie was that good, but also could have been because he told me this movie was based on a true story, and it's not. And the whole time he kept saying, he just kept piping in. He goes, you know, this is based on a true story. And I was like, all right. And I believed him, mostly because I was like, I have no reason to question him.
Oh my God.
But I
thought you were gonna say that, like, give us that Boston accent again, like your uncle.
Dorchester. Oh, all my family.
You know this is based on a true story.
Yeah, it's wicked smart. They all parked their car in Harvard Yard. And he was laughing the whole time. And it's a great movie. It's so touching.
It is a fun one.
It's touching. But yeah, it's certainly not based on a true story. But to pay homage to Michael Caine over his very long and successful acting career. You might know him as Alfred from the Batman movies starring Christian Bale.
It's hard to pick just one Michael Caine movie, but that's a fun one.
I was say, like, this is how on brand I am for myself. Is I think of Michael Caine, and I think of him as Alfred in Batman. I think of him as Scrooge from the Muppets Christmas Carol,
my gosh.
and Austin Powers' dad. And I rest my case.
There you go.
And I rest my case.
Yeah, you should spend the rest of your week watching Michael Caine movies, and you should start with this one because it is so good. But it's not based on a true story, so don't.
Good to know.
Thank you for fact checking that for us. Appreciate that.
Thanks, Emma.
All right, Emma, thank you.
All right, it's 8:42. After the break, we're going to wrap